Hello everybody, the Supreme Emperor King here, and welcome back to the channel. We are here in Photoshop because in today's video we're going to be creating the new flag for Christorico. We're gonna get rid of our temporary flag right now. So I currently have two files open. First is the Von Julia flag right here, and then the second one is another flag of another nation that I made in NationStates. And what I'm going to do is make a new flag by combining the two. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag over two items: the stars and the crown, the logo for my YouTube channel. And then we are going to position these stars just like the American flag, like so. We might extend it out just a little bit. Let's make sure that's even. Let's see. It's not even as I would like it, but we can fix that maybe. I think that might be perfect. And then we're going to take this crown right here and we're going to shrink it down so it'll be in the center of this, right? That's relatively centered, right? So the next thing I am going to do is I am going to remove the white from this and change the stroke here to red. I think that's gonna work. Let me just make sure. If it's off-centered a little bit, just let me know and I'll fix it later. All right, so I think this is good. Let me see, do I want to extend this? Maybe just make it a little bigger. Okay, we'll make this just a little bigger. Looking all right, maybe. Just trying to center it properly. Okay, I think that is good. So let me explain to all of you what this flag means, what do the colors mean, and what do the symbols mean. So first off, blue and orange, obviously the colors that are the colors of my YouTube channel, blue and orange. You could also say the blue represents the oceans and the skies that are part of Christorico. And this orange right here represents the land of Christorico and also the sun. Sun can be orange as well, especially the good orange view when the sun is either setting or rising, or both. Could be both. All right, so what are these two red bars in between this orange? Well, the red bars are symbolize those who have fought or died for the country of Christorico. Okay, so moving on, these white stars represent the people, and then this star missing right here makes this not a circle anymore because it turns it into a C, representing me, the Supreme Emperor King. Also, this crown, this yellow crown, also represents the Supreme Emperor King, and the stars encircling the crown means that I must govern properly for the people. And obviously the yellow also means the sun and prosperity as well, while the white means purity and peace. So that is the flag of Christorico. Admire it, love it, because that is the flag. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments below. All right, so this is how you change the flag. Basically a recap of the previous video. So we go into settings, scroll down to right here. You will see a place where it says create your own flag. You click that, choose a file, and we upload the flag that we just made right here. And then we add the ripple effect to make it look just a little better. And then we submit our flag, and bing bam boom, we have the flag of Christorico. Pretty nice, pretty nice. All right, there's another thing. So in settings, you can also change the banners right here. So as you can see, you can scroll down, see what banners you like and don't like. I personally don't like the ones with humans. So I'm gonna change that by doing this off. We'll keep that, we'll take this off. So basically you can just, you know, show what pops up. You can also upload your own when you reach a certain milestone. You can also see that you have a description on how to unlock these banners as well. So where are we? Okay, so I'm gonna keep that, turn this off, keep this, keep this, keep that. I will keep that, turn this, this, and this. And then we save the changes, and they will cycle right here. Alright, so here we are in the fact books of Christorico. As you can see, I have added more fact books. So let's go through them. So the first one, Supreme Emperor King, just describes me and some of the powers I have and the Supreme Council. So as you can see here, here's my portrait. Looks good, right? And then next, the powers of the Supreme Emperor King. This will be fleshed out and added onto, but for now, I appoint the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Christorico, and I am able to represent Christorico in any foreign capacity / diplomacy. And here is my Supreme Council. We have the Crown Speaker, then we have the Minister of Finance, the Grand Commander of the Order of the Crown, the Minister of Law and Justice, the Minister of Knowledge and Understanding, then we have the President, Vice President, or a proxy that the President chooses, and then we also have the Chancellor or a proxy that the Chancellor chooses. So basically these two are for like all council meetings when those are held. And then finally we have the Arbiter. The Arbiter represents the Council of Faiths. The Council of Faiths deals with religion in Christorico and all the things that are needed to arbitrate between religions and their problems with each other and so on and so forth. So this person does all of that. And as you can see right here, I have a link to my YouTube channel right here. There we go. All right, moving on, we have additional information. So I will run down this. Here are the other names for Christorico. Even though we are a democratic republic, we are also an empire because I am an emperor. And this is our national trigram / country code, CSE, national colors, blue, orange. And I just thought of this today. I can also do yellow, but gold can also be replaced for yellow. And then our measurement system, obviously metric, that was in our overview. Calendar system is the Gregorian calendar with the week starting on Sunday. We drive on the left side, and our internet TLD is .cse. Moving down, here are some national symbols. As you know, the national animal is the dog, but we have a national bird, flower, tree, plant, insect, and sea animal. You can go ahead and see that our national bird is the emperor penguin. Our national flower is the rose. The national tree is the pine tree. The national plant is the cocoa bean. The national insect is the praying mantis, and the national sea animal is the snow crab because they taste so good. Unfortunately, they might be endangered because they taste so good in Christorico. And then finally, we have some of the holidays. So as you can see, we have New Year's Day, day after New Year's, Diversity Appreciation Day, Family Appreciation Week, Armed Forces Day, Labor Day, Supreme Week, Election Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas, and New Year's Eve. So they're basically like federal holidays where banks, schools, and some places are closed. So I would like to note that I can add to this, change this, and if I do, I will let you know in future videos. Remember, this game is a role-playing game and I can do whatever I want. I can change anything and no one can say a thing to stop me. Alright, so the last fact book that I created is the territories of Christorico. So here are some city-states in Christorico. First off, we obviously have the capital, Von Julia. Next, we have Squareton Square, Winter's Mount, America, and Kokomo. These are all links. And what do they link to? Well, they link to videos on my channel. Basically, cities, like in city skylines that I've made, like this, or places like Kokomo in this game called Buoyancy. So basically, if I do like a city builder game, strategy game, and it correlates to something that I can put into NationStates in Christorico, then I will put it here. From this, as you know, in the Senate, there are 2 senators per city-state. So we have 11 city-states, which means we have 22 senators in the Senate right now. So that's all the fact books that I have for you today. We will end this video with 2 more issues and hopefully we get some cards as well. Alright, so the first issue, barely any art. The issue: women dressed in dog masks are barricading gallery entrances across Christorico, protesting that women are often seen as nude subjects for male painters but rarely have their voices heard when they want to be appreciated as artists. I do not like that. Okay, here are the choices we have. Number 1. The modern era's zeitgeist demands equal representation of the art of the male and female artists, complains a protester who is naked except for her mask as she lounges in your chair and sips tea from a fur-lined cup. Break the male gaze. Force galleries to equally represent men and women both as artists and as subjects. Okay. Choice number 2. Les femmes cannot the art non, comments a notable gallery director who has not yet even noticed that the protester is wearing a mask, despite having been staring intently at her chest for the last 10 minutes. Oh boy. You must not be censoring us, non. Let us have la liberté in deciding what goes into the galleries, eh? Okay. And then choice number 3, I have a fabulous idea, fearless leader. Trumpets your minister of propaganda. Again, this is a roleplay game. We don't have a minister of propaganda in Christorico. But, you know, for this issue we do, apparently. Patronize the best female artists with government contracts and mandate that they be displayed in all galleries and public spaces. However, they should only be sculpting statues and painting portraits of the most important person in this nation. You, leader. Well, that is very nice of that third choice to say that. I would love art depicting the Supreme Emperor King, but we don't want to force. Sort of don't want to force things. So We'll do 2. We'll let the museums, the art galleries, choose what art they want, and if people want more diversification in their art gallery, they will bring it up with the art person, and if they say no, you know what you do. You protest until they do. So we'll choose choice number 2. Alright, drawing men's naughty bits isn't considered to be art. As you can tell, there is no right or wrong answer in nation-states. Everything is a little ambiguous. Let's see, the Christorican. Okay, let's see. The Christorican economy rose from good to strong. That is good. Here are some recent headlines. Civil rights activists, now we're getting somewhere. 2 stabbed in parking dispute. That's not good. And crime has never been worse, says elderly. So here are some data for all of you. Go ahead and pause the video. And here's some more in detail. Look at that. Alright, but you know, you can also go into the world right here. And if you go ahead and search for the country, it will lead you right to Christorico so that you can see some data all you want. Alright, moving on. Alright, moving on, we have warning fatigue. Let's see what the issue is about. A recent midnight explosion at the Christorican National Steel Works, which claimed 9 lives and injured a dozen more, was found to be due to an easily fixable error. That is not good to hear. The blocked release valve that was responsible did have an alarm circuit attached to it, which was warning that there was a problem. However, this was overlooked by no less than 5 safety technicians who all claimed not to have noticed the flashing red light. The scale of the industrial disaster that followed this error has led to a government investigation. Oh boy, someone done messed up. Let's see what the choices are. Number 1. This is about fatigue on the job. I warned my bosses, but nobody listens to me for some reason, says floor technician Sydney Doe in a whiny monotone voice that would be so easy to just tune out. Shift work, antisocial hours, and inadequate length of break times, and so on and so forth. Oh, I could go on and on. Dangerous heavy industry should only be allowed to operate during normal daytime hours with decently long paid breaks and good union representation. Not bad. Okay. Choice number 2. No. The problem here is information overload from warning fatigue, claims system engineer Birgitta Lee. Helpfully turning off your TV set, radio, and mobile phone so you can focus on what she is saying. There are 36 flashing lights and buzzing alarms on the workstation, and that's basically too many. What we need is a comprehensive review of all workplaces to reduce all this electronic distraction and mandate that systems be simplified down to just the best essentials. Okay. Choice number 3. Actually, the problem is the inclusion of systems that are fatigable, warns roboticist Moana Shear, by which I mean humans. Flesh is valuable. Just ask my ex. He knows all about organic elements not being able to rise to the challenge. What you need is government subsidization of machine systems to replace the human component wherever possible. Again, just ask my ex. Okay. So, choice number 3 is telling us to replace humans with machines. I personally don't think that should happen. We should have a cooperation between machine and human. So it's either choice 1 or choice 2. Let me see, let me think. I mean, choice 2 makes a good point. You know, when you're in front of a panel with a lot of flashing lights, you might not know what to choose. I mean, have you looked at a cockpit, an airplane cockpit's flight panel? That's a lot of things to look at, and you're supposed to memorize that? Like, okay. But choice number 1 also has a good point. You know, they want break times, you know, they want to just be workers and have a good union. So what do we choose? What do we choose? I think I'm gonna choose number 1, and let's see where we go with that. All right. So let's see what it says. Power station shutting down at night has made bedtime reading tricky. Whoops. And as the economy rose in the other issue, it falls again. Dang. Well, let's see the headlines. How much money do you need to live? It's less than you think. Social groups welcome rising income inequality. This is in. Fashionista proclaims. Oh, thin is in. Not this is in. Alright. Oh, and I got a postcard. So basically postcards are just the banners. So I can, I guess I unlock something. Let's see. On the water, prioritize the environment over the economy. Good for me, right? Alright, so here are some recent trends. And here are the details that have been effected. Alright, and it looks like we finally received some trading cards. So you can open the pack right there, but I'm gonna go to the front, go to cards, and we're gonna open a pack. Let's see what we get. Alright, few common cards, an uncommon card, 2 uncommon cards. Interesting, we have the Democratic People's Republic of North Korea. Definitely going to keep that. And I might throw away the other ones, but I might keep the uncommon card because it's nice. Cool. All right. So I forgot to mention, when you do answer issues, they will pop up here. Basically national happenings. If you make a dispatch fact book, someone endorses you in the World Assembly, which I'll cover in another video, and issues that you resolved as well pop up here. And in the region of the East Pacific, I am top 10% in largest timber wood chipping, but I am not on the board in world trophies. Hopefully we can change that. But I did want to say, once you do issues, the headlines will show up at the bottom of this description. As you can see, a well-funded social safety net protects the unfortunate. It is illegal to make racist remarks in public. Drawing men's naughty bits isn't considered to be art, and power station shutting down at night has made bedtime reading tricky. So that is where the headlines for the issues go. So with that, thank you for visiting Christorico once again. I hope you enjoyed your visit. If you liked your visit, please hit the like button, subscribe for more awesome content. I will see all of you in the next video. The Supreme Emperor King out.